rough. All right. Ethan, just the opportunity to play in your home state. You've done it before, but just in the opportunity to play at the Palestra. Have you ever been in the Palestra before, or what's that like? The opportunity to play in Philly as well.
Yeah, I've been in there one time. My dad's on multiple occasions done a good job of impressing upon me just the history of what that gym holds and how special it is to basketball. So it's definitely a privilege for us to be able to play there tomorrow. We're excited to play in a great game, which should be a great atmosphere.
Yeah, Penn State obviously is a very good basketball team, very well coached. The coach, what they're about. Does that make things more challenging for you, or do you just kind of go in and say, hey, we just got to execute because we know what we're going to see?
Definitely a little bit more challenging, just because there's going to be the chess match within the game between Payne and Shrews.
Yeah.
So, we're going to make adjustments. He's going to make adjustments. Like, it's going to be adjustments on adjustments on adjustments. But for us, it's just, sticking to our rules and just listen to the coaching staff and executing and doing what we do. Hopefully we can get a good outcome.
Huge win at Ohio State, and you did a lot of great things. You made the big play at the end. Turnovers are an issue. People like to you want to focus on the things that you can get better at.
Sure.
Talk about that and what you guys need to do from an offensive standpoint to limit that, and against the Penn State team that can be sneaky defensively, be good that way. That makes it a challenge.
Yeah, turnovers definitely for myself, especially have been kind of a problem the past few games. So just fixing that. Hopefully I can. I know I keep saying it. Hopefully I can start making shots. Because obviously teams are starting to guard me a little bit softer. But just still trust in being able to make those passes in and just manipulating the defense a little bit, and obviously listen to what the coaches are telling me to make adjustments. And then as a team, like Fletcher, he's not going to turn the ball over like that normally.
Yeah.
And Braden's so aggressive and has the ball in his hand at times, so you're going to live with the turnovers that he makes. And he was great last game, not making turnovers, and everybody's been really great. So it's something I really need to clean up. And then I think as far as Zach goes, I think sometimes the turnovers just come based off of our lack of spacing or not following our rules as far as post-action, so that it's not always his fault either. So it goes back to just executing and listening to the coaches, and for me, just being simple and taking care of the ball and being myself.
You obviously pride yourself in being the defensive stopper, and yet you're going to have another you have the murderer's row of guys you've had to defend here over the last few weeks. Talk about tomorrow and who you may not only defend against, but they're really unique offensively. They can really do a lot of things.
Yeah, when you see them on the schedule, just from a team perspective, it's always going to be a really tough guard because they run a lot of great stuff. They kind of prey on your defensive principles, put you in a lot of tough spots, and he does a lot of great ATOs as well. So that'll be tough for us. They just space the floor so well with so many great shooters. And then for me, just, obviously we'll switch lots, wind up on different guys, but getting the chance to guard Jalen Pickett, he's an unbelievable player. We saw him last year. He's awesome, and he's gotten even better this year. So I have a ton of respect for him and how he plays the game. And, for me, kind of like last game, I didn't think I was amazing. On sensible, but you just try and make those guys make tough shots. When they make them, you shake their hand, and biggest thing is just not putting them to the free throw line. So hopefully I can force him into tough shots and realize that he's still probably going to make a lot of them. But hopefully our other guys, like they did last game, they kind of stepped up in limiting the other guys, and hopefully that works for us.
Yeah. What makes him so unique? I mean, he really is a unique offensive guy at his size. I mean, you've got a little bit of size on him. He's got maybe some girth on you, but to talk about that and just defending a guy like that.
Yeah, just he's so unique. I absolutely love his game and the way he plays it, because he kind of does everything. He scores the ball really well. He creates for his teammates. He rebounds the basketball. He's kind of an all-around player on both ends of the floor, so I have a lot of, respect for him. Just his strength at his size. I think also his speed. He kind of has that, that herky-jerky kind of misdirection. He's able to get by guys. He's really good at that. And just the way he uses his body is really impressive, as far as backing guys down in the post and playing off ball fakes, shot fakes, and just, picking on mismatches and getting the matchups he wants. He's a very smart player as well. So it's going to be a big challenge. I'm excited for it.